Junk and Foo over here in Portville. Well, we got these car going by, a truck. We got these 4 aluminum rims off that car we scrapped out, Buick Roadmaster. Anyway, we're gonna pull the tires off them and scrap them. And I got the crossover on my truck, well, sitting in the back of it. I've had this for at least 6 or 8 months. So I took it out back on the high ground out there, so I wasn't laying in a puddle, and I couldn't get it to it. So I'm gonna get that put on hopefully for winter. I took that Buick in, and this is what it paid: $324.70, $170 a ton. So this truck and the trailer and the car weighed in at 12,500, and it weighed out at 86.80. So the car weighed 38.20, and we got paid with a check which just got deposited in the bank. So, and I did find a magnet in the back of my truck and an old envelope. That looks like a good spot there. Yeah, I had to actually take the cutting wheel and cut a notch out so the pintle hitch would fit through there. It wouldn't go far enough to get the pin in there. I used my other truck to bring this trailer home, but it worked pretty good. Got a little oil on it, and I threw a little dirt on it. So yeah, we bought another project. There's Missy. Missy's retired. She's been out of her cage for probably a week or two now. She goes in there at night, but she's retired. It's the last chicken we got. I bought this jack at an estate auction, $50. My other one there quit working after about 10 years. And I don't know what them actually cost new. I think it's supposed to lift 2.5 ton. I'm not sure. It's got a tag on it. It's kind of wore off. I bought that. What else did I buy? I bought a 1978 Dodge Trans van little motorhome, and I gotta make some room to bring it home now. The place I bought it from was an estate sale, and it was people I knew. I was looking for these tools right here when I used that grinding wheel to cut that spot out so that pintle hitch would fit, and we knew we just wired them together. They didn't quite make it to the shelf, but we were looking for them. So anyway, I bought that, I think it's called a Trans van Dodge. I think it's maybe a 360 engine in there, but I've got that one out back. I'm not sure about the engine. It has been in storage in a building for 30 years, and it's a pretty cool old van. Well, it's, like I say, to me it's a motor home. I think it's got the stove and the sink, and I'm not sure what else. So I'm gonna have a guy tow it home for me. My trailer's probably too small, and I can't really tow bar it. It's got the rack on the front, and it's in pretty good shape. I wouldn't want to smash it up. So it's 20 miles from here, Actually, he went over there with me. There was a guy, I went over there to look at a lift. I was going to put it outside here, get some concrete put in. And it was a really nice lift. It was a 7,000 pound lift, then 4-post lift that set on the concrete. I went over there and looked at it. I was probably one of the first people there, and another guy come up and he was looking at it, and I was looking at it, and they wanted $2,000 for it. And oh yeah, I know what I bought. I bought a welding helmet. If that's still in here, but I looked at it. It was a state sale. Usually they don't want to go down for a few days, or it was only 2 days sale, but sometimes the second day you get a little better deal. But I told him, yeah, go ahead and buy it. So I bought this too for $5. It's brand new, but it's missing the strap. For some reason they pulled it off. There's an old strap in there. They must have not liked it or put it on another. It's one of them ones I've never used them. They're supposed to light up. I guess you can adjust them or something for when I'm not sure exactly how they work, but they're kind of expensive, I guess. Probably $50 new. I don't know. I've never really even priced them, but that was $5. It's got batteries up in there. They're probably dead. Still got the plastic and everything in it, so I bought that for $5. The jack for $50. And the motor home for $700. They had $1,000 on it, but they had a price for $700, but they had $1,000 on the window, and I asked them about it, and they said, yeah, that's $700. And the guy that was having the sale, I can't remember his name. You guys probably wouldn't know him, but actually I got him to tow my backhoe here. I bought it from a ways away from here, probably a good hour and a half, and I bought a bulldozer from him a few years ago, a Case bulldozer. I think it's a 450. Anyway, I got him. He brought the bulldozer over, and then I was actually looking for a backhoe when I bought that, and I found this backhoe probably 3 weeks later, and went and looked at it. It was all rebuilt, and I got that guy to bring it home for me. I don't remember what he charged me, not much. But yeah, this one, backhoe here, I put an ad on the computer. I was looking for a backhoe, and I put cash available, and the guy called me and said he got one he's rebuilding, or it's rebuilt. He just had to do the injection pump, and he's rebuilding that or having it rebuilt. So I ended up buying it, and it's got a rebuilt motor and what have you on it. So anyway, so yeah, now we got a kind of a cool little vintage, I guess it's vintage or classic Dodge, 78 Dodge Trans van. And I guess the guy was saying, it was his dad, the guy that did this haul, and I got the dozer from. He was saying they think might be something wrong with the valves. But it's got a Florida title and everything with it. It's in really good shape. And it's something small enough I can pretty much probably drive it. And that's kind of what we was looking for. We bought the school bus as something smaller. Then we bought that other van, and we ended up selling that. But by the time you convert them, this one's all pretty much done, and just got to tinker around with it. We'll be doing a video on that. I just thought I'd do a video and see how I'm doing. I got to tell this story here. Now, I'm telling people I am not a computer guy. So I bought this phone. I can't show it to you. I guess I could get a mirror. But anyway, I bought this phone, and the guy asked me if I wanted a case to put on the phone, protect it, and I'd never had one before. So I said, well, yeah, I don't remember how much it was. $15, I guess. So I buy a case from the same guy, and same company we had already had cell phone service from. I paid the bill. It wasn't due for a couple weeks. I said, well, I may as well pay that while I'm here. So I get the phone, and he puts the SD card in. He shows me how to do it. I'm like, that looks easy enough. You use a thing looks similar to a paper clip. My other phone, you had to pull the back off, and I knew how to do that one. Well, anyway, my SD card, I was videoing that turbo of the car on there, and it quit working. And I'm like, what the heck? So I start trying to figure out how to get the SD card out. And I'm poking this one spot up here, and I'm looking at the book, and I'm saying, I don't see that spot. And I kept poking this one spot. Actually, I think it's a speaker spot. I'm poking away at it, and couldn't get it, and finally I gave up on it. It's bending the paper clip key thing that come with the phone. So we go in there today, and I said, I know you showed me how to do this. And the guy starts peeling the case off of the phone. And I'm like, oh, you never had to do that when you showed me before. Well, I felt like a fool over there. I forgot about putting a case on, and I couldn't find a spot to get the SD card out. So as soon as he pulled it off, I says, oh, that makes sense. I said, boy, do I feel bright today. So anyway, I asked him, how big a SD card can I put in this phone? And he was saying, he Googled it, and he was saying, well, he's saying up to 4,000. But he said, I don't know if I'd put that big. So we went to the Walmart and got a 128. And I've been putting a 64 in there, so I think whatever it was, doubled that. Plus I bought a charger for the truck here for this phone. It was like $34 for both of them. Anyway, hopefully I'm back in business. I don't know if I'm using SD card or using the phone, but I guess I told you a story that lasted about 12 minutes. Well, thanks for stopping by Portville. We'll do a video of that motor home when we get it home, and I'll be trying to get that thing fired up. And if I have to, I can work on it in the winter. If I have to mess around with it, hopefully it's something simple, but I can always stick a heater in there, and it's got the doghouse you can pull off and work on it on the inside. So put a little propane heater in it and go to town. Thanks for stopping by. Find a project or not. Goodbye now.